Welcome back to First Look Asia this Friday morning. Well, there is no place like home, and there's nothing quite like a home-cooked meal. But what do you do if your family isn't around to cook for you?
Well, your meal may just be one mouse click away. An online platform in Asia is connecting home chefs with people craving comfort food. It's the sharing economy right in your kitchen.
Home is where the heart is, and the heart of every home is the kitchen. Rain Ong spends a lot of time here. Today, she's preparing a meal for two people she's never met.
It's about wholesome, homemade, and then healthy food, something that they can not easily find outside. I think that's the frustration of dining out sometimes, that yes, there's a lot of choices out there, but sometimes if you want to eat healthy, it's like there's only like salads and soups and stuff, so it's a bit limited.
A platform called Dine Inn connects home chefs with people looking for a home-cooked meal.
Ever came back from a long holiday and all you crave for is your mom's cooking? Or in my case, my dad's cooking because my dad cooks better. All right, now I think home-cooked comfort food has a very special place in all our hearts. Home-cooked food, in some ways, is the universal language of love and sincerity. Nothing beats home-cooked food.
You can connect at a chef's house or have the chef go to yours. Takeaway can even be arranged. But he says reservations around eating at a stranger's house are understandable.
Health and safety is definitely a major concern for a lot of people. If you were to find sellers and buyers online on your own, I'll be very afraid. For Dine-in, we have a verified ID process. That means that we actually check who you are before we allow you to list your services. We visit each of our host house to basically check their kitchen. All right, we make sure that they go through a basic food hygiene course, and they also need to operate within regulatory guidelines.
Rain, thank you so much for having us in your beautiful kitchen.
Thanks for coming.
Okay, what are you preparing for today's lunch menu?
I'm preparing a simple salad, and we're starting the meal with a salad. Thing about salad is that there are a lot of ingredients that you can choose from to give it a different dimension, give it different taste profile, and we choose the ingredients based on what's fresh.
You often cook for family and friends, but for strangers, which one is a bit more stressful for you?
Different type of stress, actually. I mean, family and friends, you know what sort of taste they like, and the thing is that then you can adjust accordingly. With strangers, you can't really do that, but Dine-in, I think they have an option whereby the guests can actually leave comments on whether they don't take certain food or they don't take spice and so on, so it makes it a little bit easier. It's stressful to prepare for family members because they have certain expectations and pretty high standards set at home already. So yeah, that can be a bit stressful. Green leafy salad, and then we have some asparagus to add crunch, and then I'm adding some oranges for both for color and taste because it's sweet and a bit acidic.
And coming off Chinese New Year.
Yeah, and from Chinese New Year, you know, we should. A lot of people are wondering what to do with their oranges and so on. Well, you can make a salad with it.
So how do you conceptualize a menu?
Generally, some dishes that are well received or like very easy to accept. So that's one thing we're starting off with, and then going forward, then we'll start changing and adding different things.
One part of the stress is making sure the food is delicious, but also you're welcoming strangers into your home. Doesn't that give you a bit of concern?
Well, the thing is that good thing I think with Dine-in, they verify the guests, so I guess that gives me a bit of assurance. Yeah, and so the only thing is that sometimes you wonder, oh my God, what am I going to talk to the guests about? But I guess with food around, there's always a starting point. You can always talk about food. You can always talk to them about how the food is being prepared, and so on.
What do you hope to offer them when they come? They're going to be hungry. They might be cranky. So what are you going to offer them?
Well, I hope to offer them good food, of course, and also I guess the difference is that the personal touch, to let them understand more about what they're eating, as well as I guess companionship. I hope so, good companionship and good conversation.
cooker. I actually live with my parents and both of them are working. Yeah, so I don't get home cooked food at all. Yeah, so instead of like buying takeaways, I think this is quite a good option. Yeah, the service is great.
We do have some concerns like we are going to a stranger's house to eat, so it's naturally slightly scary. But I mean, we talked to Rain before coming to her house through the messaging application. So it affirmed us that she was a nice host and she's good.
Hello! Hi, you're Eunice and Anna?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, which is Eunice?
Yeah, Eunice. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Anna. Nice to meet you, Rain.
Hello.
Hi. Was it difficult to find my place?
No, it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feel free to take a seat. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The soup is still on the fire, so but we can start with some salad first. It's actually quite easy. It's just 1 cup of walnuts and 1/4 cup of sugar.
This so-called Airbnb of the food industry currently makes up less than 1% of the market share in Singapore. But Lee says there is still an appetite for it.
Dine Inn as a platform does not immediately disrupt the market. In fact, we complement the F&B industry by providing options, and these options is to basically cater to the growing demand in home-cooked food. In the long run, consumers will have more dining options and the industry will be more vibrant and forward-looking.
He has plans to change the way people eat in Asia and is targeting Malaysia next. The platform aims to be in more than 100 cities around the world in 3 years.
Every market had its specific challenges. Some challenges are basically the legal framework, or it could be challenges in terms of like local customs or local taboos. So for example, all right, during the Hungry Ghost Month, all right, it may be quite difficult for our hosts to welcome guests into their house in a country that believes in this culture. If we talk about language, all right, there are some countries that are a little bit more difficult to go into because, say for example, Thailand, all right, the Thai language is amazingly difficult, all right, to translate.
What is easy to decipher? How Tan and Tay feel about their meal.
I've learned a lot of things from just 2 courses of how to make a very nice and nutritious meal. And Rain is really nice and very friendly and very willing to share her knowledge on cooking.
I think it's nice that we get to meet new people, and she comes from a different background, like her families are all cooks, right? So therefore she can present us such good meals.
Getting back to food basics. Whoever said home cooked had to be at your home?